Hi guys! The Triton Series continues to amaze us with amazing hands where there's a lot to talk about. That's why we want to show them to you. Today's hand is between Carrel and Jetten. But let's not waste time and start right away.
We see Carrel with a pretty standard open to a little bit more than 2 big blinds, roughly 2.2 big blinds, and Jetten with also pretty standard defend here with those stacks, I'd say. We see Carrel is playing 60 bigs, Jetten is playing 50 bigs, and yeah, it's pretty early in the field. So we now see a pretty nice flop for Jetten. He makes trips. And yeah, there's a pretty quick check around. I think that is fine. Carrel would also go for some pot control check behinds with some good flushes and also with a few queens, I'd say, just because the board is rather dry, even though there's the flush draw. Now Jetten should definitely bet here, and we'll see how much he does. I'd go with at least 2/3. Also, to be pretty polarizing, he could go for a really huge bet, like, yeah, roughly something between at pot sizing.
By the way, today there's a great chance for you to show your poker skills in a tournament with no buy-in but a decent prize pool. To do that, click the link in the description below and register for our free roll.
And yeah, that's actually what he's doing. I really like this bet. He now puts Carrel to the test already to see, because if he checks behind, like if he has some flush draws, he doesn't get a good price to call with only a flush draw and even queens. Of course, you can't fold a queen just yet on the turn, but it's really hard to continue for him with any draws. And even like middle pairs, like the jacks he has, I think at least one call is fine. And yeah, we'll then see what he does on the river, depending. Like on pretty much any river except a queen, Jetten will probably go for another big bet here. And this is, of course, devastating now. Carrel here is still talking with some people, trying to not look too interested, I guess. But yeah, he makes a boat on the river and is now probably hoping for Jetten to continue. And as I said, he will probably continue pretty huge anyway, just because the jack, yeah. I mean, he can't put Carrel on jacks. He will put him on a lot of queens now, and also on some flush draws sometimes. So he does go for the pot bet, as we see, 50k, and yeah, Carrel will not do anything else than going all in. And then of course, it will be hard. Like he will probably, it will be hard for Carrel to have any bluff here, though. Uh, Even some ace high bluffs, he knows that Jetten can't fold. So if he goes all in, which he will definitely do, Jetten will call anyway, I'm pretty sure, just because. And he, like Carrel, can't have any fold. Now it's just, I don't think he would shove with just a queen, so now it's just going to be a side call from Jetten, I think, and he's going to see the bad news on the river. There might be some sixes. Carrel could have like 6-5, 6-7 or so that he will beat, or that now in this case they will split. Or maybe if he thinks his Carrel is on aces or kings, Jetten would maybe. Carrel could maybe still do that, putting him on a queen. We see the call, as we see, and Jetten is gonna go out here, eliminated pretty early in the field. He will probably go for a rebuy. And yeah, this is today's hand. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we'll see each other on the next video. Goodbye.